up 59.93%, intraday high on in this session, this pre-market session of Monday, the 22nd of September, $67.69. Let's see what's going on. We'll hear more about what's going on. So the extrapolation is saying that, yeah, we may have a contraction, which may have started now. Yeah, from now on, we have the time is okay. It's saying from 8 a.m. New York time. Okay, that's when, okay, actually from midday, but it seemed to have started early and it's expected to remain in place up till the close of today's trading session. Then after that, it's the same thing as well. Maybe there might be an attempt to bounce by Friday the 26th. So for the whole of this week entirely, that's weakness is what is the contraction of this expansion that actually began on Friday. As a matter of fact, Friday the no, it actually began on Thursday the 18th, the pre-market session of Thursday the 18th. Then it seemed to have gained there. Yeah, that's when it began. As a matter of fact, that's when it began. Well, if you also want to consider what happened, if you also want to go all the way back to Thursday the 11th of September, then you could say, I mean, how far back do you want to go? You want to go all the way back to early August. So yeah, this the underlying trend on this daily chart is a bullish one. But the most significant I think the most significant portion of this expansion is obviously from Friday the Friday the 19th. Yeah, yeah, from the pre-market session there. Probably what this contraction is referring to. But it's not extrapolating a massive contraction. It's saying here that it's extrapolating a contraction towards 40.11. There's no guarantee that that will be the case. So projections will be this intraday high 67.69. Okay, 67.69 printed today. Yeah. So if we don't see any upper projections, that's the one we have to refer to, obviously, and it wasn't derived as a means of by calculation by an estimation. It actually occurred as a result of price action. So yeah, it's giving up the gains, 50.74 now. Okay, coming down to the price pressure momentums, they are all robustly bullish because obviously the stock over the last 40 trading sessions, the stock is trading at a huge premium to the price as of then. So positions open then are still good. However, obviously you can clearly see that people that bought indeed for some people may have been buying as of 45.17, they have also lost value. So the stock has faced is the price this price these momentums these moving averages are facing resistance. Yes, you can clearly see that here. And you can also clearly see that here. So in the midst of the bullish this trend, it's showing there's been some resistance as well. So the daily chart is not active right now, but we can still refer to it and see what the underlying trend is saying. Okay, underlying trend is a bearish one, so none of all of this trend it has been showing has changed, has reversed it, so it's still bearish. So what we can do is have a look at the 1 hour chart to see whether we can get a market greed guide. Yeah, because we need to get a range of values within which it is trading with. It has been trading with. So let's have a look at the market greed. Okay, yeah, it has reacted, and we have between 36.86 and 53.3 and 53.48. It's currently trading at I think $43. Is that what it's trading at right now? 41.74. Yeah, okay. So it's just in the support zone. So there might be a chance that it may continue to test lower prices. So the prospects of testing 36.86 is most certainly there or even below that. Let's have a look at the 30-minute chart. Okay, here we even have lower prices, 28.58, and the top of the range is 63.62. So I think this is to some extent more, going by this RXT value. This is the maximum resistance value. Yeah, it reflects what we have here to some extent. This intraday high of 67.69. Yeah, so lower prices are expected to keep playing out, going all the way towards, let's see what we have, going all the way towards, the post market session of today, the 22nd. Yeah, we'll see if it's, I think what we're dealing with is just a case of, we'll hear more about what's going on in the broader, but it's a case of they bought the deep, they bought the news, and they're now trying to sell the news. They bought the rumor and they're trying to sell the news. The news is coming out obviously in a few hours. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. So I really don't think this is the best time to buy. Just observe and watch. If it pulls back sufficiently, maybe it may be a good time to buy. Yeah, so let's listen to what's going on. You probably already know.
FLGC is gaining significant traction as it heads into a pivotal week marked by the highly anticipated Zero G token airdrop and confirmation of a $401 million funding deal. The company is also making a strategic pivot toward artificial intelligence and blockchain technologies, highlighted by a planned rebrand to ZeroStack. Despite the rebrand, the company will retain its FLGC ticker on Nasdaq following shareholder approval. The excitement is being amplified by the stock's low float, which traders note could create the conditions for an outsized rally, especially given comparisons to other recent momentum driven AI and crypto related plays. The broader environment of speculative enthusiasm around AI and blockchain has added fuel to the conversation, with community members pointing to FLGC/ZeroStack as a potential beneficiary of sector tailwinds. At the center of attention is the Zero G token, set to airdrop on Monday and list on major exchanges. At a $3 token price, Zero G would carry an implied fully diluted valuation of $3 billion, a figure that has heightened buzz across both crypto and equity communities. The $401 million funding round, led by DeFi Development Corp, also brought in backing from major investors including Dow5, Abstract Ventures, Dispersion Capital, Blockchain Builders Fund, and SALT. As part of the arrangement, Flora/ZeroStack will hold a portion of its treasury in SOL tokens, signaling a deeper alignment with the blockchain ecosystem. Some buyers in the round will also receive pre-funded warrants exercisable after shareholder approval per the company. The deal is expected to close on Friday, September 26, positioning ZeroStack to fully roll out its new strategy just as the Zero G token enters the market. With multiple catalysts converging, traders are watching FLGC closely as a potential high volatility play in the days ahead.
Yeah, so in the days ahead, let's see how things go. I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.